What's going on? It's your man, Chris Z here, aka C100 100 Agency, back with another video. This video is going to be about learning when to take a break. And for the rest of you, we're going to be learning when to actually get some work done. Just this past week, this 4th of July weekend, I don't celebrate the 4th of July no more, but I'm trying to prove a point. This past month, up into the beginning of July, I've been going hard. I have been going hard. I've been going to the gym. I've been working on my business. I've been working 55 plus hours a week, only working 4 days a week for a little over a month straight. And I still find time to make videos, grow my brain, learn more and more and more and more about the world around me, meditate in the morning, and even make time for my family. And deal and handle with all the BS in my life with composure. Never acting out or lashing out when the pressure gets too hard. I've been working. I've been putting in work. But guess what? I'm not Superman. I'm not Superman. Some of y'all who be putting in the work go overboard. And you go overboard to the point where it starts being detrimental to you. The universe that we live in, right? This world that we live in, for you to grow, for you to get stronger, you gotta expand and contract and then expand again. Think about it. When you first hit in the gym, you're going to be sore the first 1-2 weeks. But you keep going repeatedly and repeatedly and repeatedly, you're going to get stronger. You know why that is? Life ain't about going up, 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 and never stopping. If that was the case, it would be easy. How many of y'all got parents working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, some of them even 4 jobs, but they don't got money like that? How many people you know pulling 60, 70, 80 plus hours, never have time for themselves, but still can never have enough money to do what they got to do? If life was just as easy as putting in more hours, everybody would be doing it. You want to be a pro at basketball? Just put in more hours. If it were that easy. Y'all know the coach on the team don't care how many hours you put in necessarily. They care about how tall you are, if you can play the position, if you can follow orders. That's it. They don't care how good you are, how innovative you are, how much effort, how much thing you put into yourself, how much effort you put into the team. They don't care about none of that. Life don't work that way. Life actually works the opposite. The more and more and more and more you try to force your way to the top, the further down and the faster you're going to fall. Life's like a rubber band. You got to pull it, and then you got to let it go. And you could pull it some more, let it go, pull it some more, let it go, pull it some more, let it go. And you keep on going. But what happens if you just pull on a rubber band? It breaks. It breaks. For y'all who are go-getters, like me, you gotta know when to hold it, and you gotta know when to fold it. I'm not telling you to give up on your hopes and your dreams and things like that. But what I'm telling you is this. Sometimes for you to get better, you need that break. You need that rest. You need that time back for yourself to recuperate, to rethink things over, to digest everything that just happened to you. You got to take that time to digest it. Let it go through you, let it pass, so you can hop back in even stronger than you were before. You don't got to be tough 24/7. You don't got to keep a straight face 24/7. You don't gotta be trying to prove things to nobody. You don't gotta be top jokester. You don't gotta be watching your back 24/7, paranoid that a nigga gonna get you or somebody gonna take your spot. You don't have to. And the more and more you like that, the more and more likely somebody will actually do that. Life don't care about what you want. Life don't care about what works for you. Life don't care about how hard you work. Life don't care how hard you've come or how far you've come. Life don't care. You got to follow the rules. You got to follow the process. And if you don't follow the process, you're going to lose. I'm a real one. I'm going to tell it how it is. Dating, when it comes to women, I didn't grow up chasing women like that. I didn't grow up chasing girls like that. Women didn't find me ugly. The exact opposites. Women would be coming up to me and I'd be flaking out. I would flake out. It's not that the girls wouldn't approach me, or it's not that if I approached a girl, they wouldn't talk to me. I would flake out. I was the one flaking out. And still to this day, I'm not flaking out. It's not about flaking out anymore. It's about thinking I'm above the process. It's about thinking that I'm above the situation. I've been telling myself for the longest time, I ain't no ain't shit ass nigga. I ain't gonna treat women like shit. I'm above that. I'm a higher being and I'm gonna find a higher level female and all of this. Da, da, da. It don't work like that. Life don't work like that. Everybody wants to get women. Everybody wants to get money. Everybody wants to do X, Y, and Z. But guess what? Everybody tells you the exact same things you got to do to go get that goal that you want. And you keep thinking that you can do something completely different. You keep thinking that your one way or method is going to somehow give you the same results as everybody else. That's not how life works. Y'all will be wasting years of your life to try to figure that fact out. Life doesn't care about how you think. Life doesn't care about your intentions. Life only cares about making the things work the way it wants it to work. It doesn't matter if you have good intentions or bad intentions. It doesn't matter if everyone around you is a fuck nigga or not. You still got to do and go through the same process just like everybody else to get that girl. You got to go through that same process, that same line of action as all of those other bad people to go get that money. The only difference is when you finally go through the process, now you can decide to be a good person. Now you can decide to be righteous. Now you can decide to do all of that. You cannot decide to be righteous or tell yourself you're higher than somebody else or you're more spiritual, you're more of a good person, you're a nice guy compared to everybody else and not go through the process. That doesn't make you above the process. Everybody goes through the process. And how nice are you? How good are you to keep trying to? How much of a good person are you really if you always have to compare yourself to these bad people? If you always have to compare yourself to these bad people. Funny thing is, most of y'all be asking these bad people, why do they get women? And funny thing is, most of these bad people will even tell you how to get women. But you have so much content, you have so much spite, you have so much jealousy in yourself, and you have so much fear in your heart to actually do the thing that you have to do to get the result that you want. You start taking it out on the other person. You start saying that person is the problem. Are there some shitty people in the world? Yes, there are. Yes, there are. Are there some people that do not deserve the position that they need to be in, but they're there anyways? No, there is not. Everyone who's in whatever position they're in right now, they worked for it, they were incorporated in it, or they placed themselves in the right place at the right time to get the thing that they wanted. Their intention, their character, their personality is regardless. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They went through the process and they just happen to be a piece of shit person. You just so happen to be a good person and not went through the process. So you're going to always sit there and wonder, complain, and keep telling yourself this imaginary lie that you could get the same results of them or even better than they can by not putting in the work and not going through the process. Most of y'all niggas are too afraid of the pain of going to the gym. Most of y'all niggas are too afraid of the rejection of going up to women. Most of y'all niggas are too much in your mind thinking that you can control the outcome. This is my problem. This is the problem I've been having. Not that I'm afraid to talk to women, not that I'm afraid to talk to people in general. I've never been afraid. To this day, I'm still not afraid. But my problem lies in the fact that I think I can control people's actions. I can control people's outcomes. You can't control that woman. You can't control that woman. You want her to be like this. You want her to be like that. You want her to be all of these things. How dare you? And you think that you doing this, you being nice like this, you being nice like that is going to change how she is? You're not her mother. You're not her father. She doesn't need to change. Same way you wouldn't change for her. You already assume in your mind that you're a righteous, good man and all of this BS that you keep spitting, right? But if she came into your house and she came into your life and she told you, sag your pants more, and she told you, start drinking more bottles, start calling me a bitch more, you're going to look at her crazy. But you thinking that you can go out your way to buy gifts and do all this extra stuff, that's gonna make her want you more. You think she can't see that? You think she can't feel the fact that you're trying to change who she is? She's not gonna respect you for that. She's not gonna respect you for that. You think you on that basketball court trying to be the head coach of your team when you're not the head coach? You trying to be at the park for 17 hours practicing your jump shot to make your jump shot better when the coach really needs a fucking point man. It needs a better defender, needs a better guard. You're sitting here trying to become a power forward when your coach is asking for a guard because you just think your shot is just that good. Play your role. Play your role. Play your role. You thinking that calisthenics is better than going to the gym. Therefore, you sit at home and you only can do about 10 to 15 push-ups, maybe 20 at a time. And then you do that for a month and you see why you have zero to no gains while these niggas are going to the gym, paying money and actually getting gains. And you just keep telling yourself that your methodology is better than theirs. Stop it. You're not better than everyone else. Stop acting like it. And if you really, 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 really believe that you're better than everyone else, then you should be able to do the thing that they're doing, get the same outcome that they're getting, and innovate on top of it. You should be able to be the nice guy that you are, still go out and talk to women, still go out and get sexual intercourse that you're looking for, still be able to be yourself, talk about what you want to, and still at the end get the same results of them and push for that better lifestyle that you're pushing for. You can't sit here and say you're better than somebody else want the same results as them, not get any results at all, or nowhere near the results that they're getting, and still call yourself better than that person. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. But guess what? Going back to the beginning of what I was saying, sometimes you need to take a break. Sometimes you're trying so hard and you're going in the opposite direction of where you need to be going. Sometimes you need to just stop, put everything down, and reevaluate. I would not have been able to come to this conclusion if I didn't decide, let me stop working so hard at my job. I would not be able to come to this conclusion if I didn't think, let me stop watching these videos. Let me stop going on YouTube. Let me stop searching up, reading new books, finding out new things on a consistent basis every single day, and take a second to actually think for myself, ask myself, do I actually resonate with the information that I'm talking about? I'm not telling you to give up. I'm telling you to realize where you went wrong. And once you realize where you get wrong, and once you finally realize that everything that everyone was telling you to do was correct, and you were the one who were wrong, oh, it's gonna hurt like a bitch. Oh, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna sting. Some of you gonna straight up end up crying. Some of y'all gonna need like 2 days, 3 days. Some of y'all might need even a week. It's gonna hurt like a bitch. But it's better than lying to yourself. Better that it hurts for a week straight than for you to spend another 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10+ years without the outcome that you really want in your life. Because the more you try to deny it, the pain is only going to grow even more. And sooner or later, you're going to be trapped in a loop that you can't escape. So take a second, realize where you're effing up, realize where you're making the mistakes. Stop everything around you, put everything on pause, and then reevaluate what you need to do. Cut out the things that don't matter, focus on the things that you do, and then finally start doing what you've been afraid to do. Finally start implementing the taxes they told you to do. Finally start being the person that you told yourself you would never be. Because if you truly are as good as you say you are, if you truly are as righteous as you say you are, you should be able to do the same things as the bad people and not come out a bad person. You should be able to do the same things that the bad people do and still come out with good intentions overall. If you can't do that, or if you're too afraid to do that, you don't really believe what you say. You don't really believe how you say about yourself. If you're not willing to test what you believe in, if you're not willing to test your character, you're not about what you say you are. And you'll never be. And for those of you on the opposite end of the spectrum, get your ass to work. Stop being lazy. This has been Chris Desir, 100 Agency. Catch y'all next time.